get it wrong. How did you know this?
I didn't know at all.
We first met Mad Max in 1979. He returned twice in the 80s, and now director George Miller brings us his new Mad Max. Fury Road takes us down an avenue unlike any we've traveled before.
The stunt crews had to rehearse over and over again because safety was a very big issue. The actors had to immerse themselves in the characters and the story, dig down deep into who they were and how they came to be here. And their costumes and their weapons. Charlize had never really fired a weapon before. She did a lot of training. We actually had a lot of military guys on the crew helping us with all of those things. This is not a fantasy movie, this is a real movie, so you wanted everything to be as authentic as possible. And then because we were rained out of Australia, we were going to shoot in the outback of Australia, we had to move all of our vehicles and equipment from the east coast of Australia to the west coast of Africa, where it never rains. So it felt a lot like a military exercise.
Want to get through this?
Let's go!
These characters are rogue, not by choice. That's just how they've landed in the world. And I think that's somewhat heartbreaking because you watch them and you just kind of go, oh, it's lonely. It's lonely, and there's only this primal instinct to survive, and the quality of life is really, at the end of the day, what is it really worth unless you can really share it with people?
Do you know what? I think you're only as good as the man that's next to you, really, or the woman that is next to you, and I think you're only as good as your team, really. You know, and like in anything, and it's a team effort. I certainly wouldn't want to be alone in this world.
What's your name?
CGI only used for the storm sequence, just one of the amazing things about this film. Look for Mad Max Fury Road in your real-time theater.